Thanks for joining me on Go Local today. Tell us a bit about your background and how you help people.
My name's Chris. I'm with Secure Inheritance Legal Services. I'm an ex-ships master, having spent 20 years of my life in the British Merchant Navy. Subsequent to that, I spent a short while in the IT industry, followed by a period of time as a professional golfer. For the last 20 odd years, I've been helping people plan their estates, not only for private clients, but also for business clients. As a father of triplets, it's about ensuring that when the inevitable happens, they benefit to the maximum possible.
Can you help people pay less inheritance tax?
In principle, yes I can, but I can't do so without getting a very clear understanding of their personal and business circumstances.
Do you cover all of Devon, Chris?
I cover all of Devon, plus all of Cornwall, Dorset and Somerset.
What happens if someone dies without a will? What's the fallout for the family?
Well, this can vary from family to family, but potentially it can be disastrous. The law dictates what will happen to an estate. As examples, today it's very frequent for couples in long-term committed relationships to be together for many, many years, but have never married. Yet unmarried couples have no right to inherit from each other in the absence of a will. People may become estranged from their children. They may not wish them to benefit, but under the laws of intestacy, even those children will benefit too.
And can wills be contested?
Yes, they can, and there's absolutely nothing we can do to stop people exercising their right to contest a will. Every meeting we have with clients is audio recorded, and everything we discuss with the clients, copious notes are taken to ensure that the views of the testator, in other words the person who's made the will, are clearly known to the court.
Why do people put off making a will, and more importantly, what happens if they don't do it?
I think people put it off because they don't want to face their own mortality. But the long and the short of it is, if they don't make a will, then the laws of intestacy will kick in and your estate will be handled according to the law, not according to your wishes.
What's often missed when people make their own will?
They've missed out on a tremendous opportunity to get some protection for their family and their loved ones. That includes VAT, and it includes my time coming to see them.
I've heard several stories about solicitors losing people's wills. What do you do with wills to ensure that they're safe?
Secure Inheritance is a nationwide company. We use a flood and fire resistant storage facility in Weston-super-Mare.
And aside from wills, are there other things that you help people with?
Yes, indeed. We provide a very comprehensive service for our clients. Not only wills, but also lasting powers of attorney, trusts, and we also, in the final analysis, we will help clients as much as they would like with the execution of the estate when the time comes. It's the question I get asked most frequently by clients. I would suggest they appoint people who have the best interests of their family at heart. People who would look after the children, people who are beneficiaries in the will, the spouse certainly, but bear in mind that people may be affected by grief when the time comes, so make sure there are backups and make sure they get the right advice and guidance.
And is it correct to just appoint one executor, or should there be more than one?
I always recommend that it's good practice to have at least 2 executors, just in case one cannot act. And where children are involved, you must have at least 2 trustees as well.
To the people out there who have gone down the DIY route and made their own will, what would you say to those people about getting professional advice and help?
I would say do it. A will is the most important legal document your family will ever have regarding your affairs. Make sure it's professionally drafted and will legally stand up in accordance with your wishes.
What's a Master Mariner, Chris?
Well, a Master Mariner certificate is a certificate issued by the British government that certifies one to be the master of any ship in the British Merchant Navy. Primarily, I was on passenger liners going to South Africa and around, well, all around Africa, but also on cargo ships, tankers, and other smaller vessels. When somebody becomes a customer of ours, we give them access to an online vault that we call Toolbox. Toolbox is a vault in which people can put the details of all the stuff the executors need when the time comes. Details about their digital assets, be they photographs, be they movies, all that is available, so there's no more rummaging around for lost forms, lost passwords when the time comes.
What else can be added to the digital toolbox?
A good example would be wishes regarding your funeral, whether or not you wish to be cremated, whether or not you wish to be buried, or in my case, buried at sea. You could also add the music you would like there. In fact, you can even upload the music you require.
If you could give one piece of advice to people watching, what would it be?
Don't keep putting it off. Do it now, do it today, and I look forward to seeing you soon.